Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I got with me this 2024 GMC 2500 HD Denali. Let's get into it. Alongside this truck, you got the 2500 badge, your nice chrome rims wrapped in a nice Goodyear Wrangler tire, your Duramax badging, of course your mirrors with the chrome, door handles chrome, your Denali badge HD in chrome, you have your power running boards, bed step here, you have fender light right here. Let's check out the back of this truck. This Denali has not one, not two, not three, but 12 different tie-down points in the bed of the truck. You have your Denali badging up front there. You do have all of your lights inside the bed to keep a look on anything that might be in there. Of course, you have the staircase tailgate, all of your Denali badging, of course, the cameras, the lights, all of your sensors, your hitch, 7-pin, 4-pin here. I like how they do the cutout in the bed. That's super sweet. That seems like most trucks are kind of following in their footsteps. Along the front of this truck here, you have the nice C-shaped running lamps, the massive chrome grille, your chrome tow hooks, fog lamps down below. And then we get to the beast of it. 6.6 liter Duramax engine, 445 horsepower, 910 pound-feet of torque, capable of towing 18,500 pounds. All right, guys, that was the outside of this truck. Let's take a look at the inside of the truck, and also make sure you stick around to the end so you can see what you look like driving this thing. Welcome to the inside of this truck. Of course, being a Denali, they're not gonna let you forget what you're driving. You got your badging all over the place, in front of you, the middle, on your door, everywhere. Some things that I really do not like about this truck I'm gonna touch on first, starting off with your steering wheel. This is a luxury truck. You're in a Denali. This is a luxury brand. It's not a power steering wheel. That's a huge minus in my opinion, and the sunroof. I don't like how these trucks aren't coming with sunroofs, but also it is only a very small sunroof in these ones. It's not the whole moonroof ones that some of the other companies offer. So that's another minus in my opinion. So positive about this truck is the seats are actually quite comfortable. The headrests are very hard in my opinion. They're not plush like some of the other luxury brands. I do like how they've laid out all of their controls down here. The seat controls especially are very easy to navigate even when driving. The screens here, the 13.4 inch screen here, and then the 12.3 inch screen in front of me. Very easy to use, very customizable. I love that about vehicles. And one huge bonus with the Denali is the heads-up display, or with GMC in general, is still offering that, because a lot of other brands have stopped offering that, and I think it's a cool feature to offer. Now the center console in this truck, it's very open, but I find all of the pockets very shallow. I feel like they could have gave us some deeper storage. I do like how the phone charger is there. It's pretty quick to grab your phone if you needed to. They do give you some pretty deep storage over here, but I do wish they gave you some better storage up here. For those of us who keep a lot of stuff in our center consoles. All right, I want to get this thing back out of the road, so let's go. Go! All right, we are behind the wheel of this Denali, and I gotta say, it's pretty sweet to drive. It's, I've been waiting a long time for this one, especially with the updated interior, and this is a very, very sweet truck. Now, with that being said, this has to be one of the worst mistakes I've ever seen. I hate where the shifter is. It blocks every time I go to touch the freaking screen. Like, I think Dodge has got it right with just the dial. I mean, if we can't get the normal shifters and anything, like I know with the heavy duty trucks, but still, I think Dodge might have it right with that dial, because I can't touch the screen without hitting this shifter. Like, it's, in my opinion, that's just a deal breaker for me. I mean, most of us aren't buying a screen and wheels. Most of us are buying, you know, a truck to use for work. And for me, that would just irritate me, and I know it would. But yeah, I mean, this truck, it's sweet to drive. The 6.6, super reliable engine, super smooth, powerful. I don't have too many bad things to say about this screen. Like, I know Ford has their 7 different driving modes, and you get a cool animation every time, but I don't know. I don't need that. For me, I don't need it. And I gotta say, the steering wheel, I'm getting used to it, but it feels small and it's hard. Like some of the other ones are plush and larger. The seat controls, I've already talked about that too. They're super easy to do even while you're driving. I'm freezing my ass off the minute. So we were getting about 17 miles per gallon with this truck as it's equipped. So it's not terrible. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's a solid truck all around. I do like how this truck sits. You are quite high. I don't like how this truck feels narrow to drive for me. It's just kind of a weird thing. I'm used to driving vehicles that it feels wider for some reason to me. Or I like driving vehicles that feel wider, whereas this one I feel taller for sure, but it also feels narrow on the road. It's a plus for some, it's a minus for others. You know, you can't get the best of both worlds kind of thing. But I love this heads-up display. It's so cool that it's actually in this truck and they offer it still. I do like how you can receive alerts in this truck, right in the seat actually. You get a little vibration. That's pretty cool. I mean, it would definitely wake me up if I just started vibrating all of a sudden. You still get quite a bit of room in the rear seats. They are the heated rear seats, being a Denali. Recently, we did do a video on a Denali 1500, and I did have an issue with that as well, how this dash here kind of feels like this wall I'm trying to look over, and I have a smaller windshield. I mean, the visibility, it's fine, but it's just, I feel like there's so much space here where some of the other ones are sloped down, you know, but it's a little bit of a pet peeve for me. The rear seats, you still get quite a bit of room in. They are the heated rear seats being a Denali. And I love that camera mirror. It looks freaking sweet. I can see it all around the outside. Speaking of the outside, we're gonna go do some drone shots now for you guys, so you know what you're gonna look like driving this thing down the road. Thanks again everyone for watching and checking out this sweet truck. Make sure you click over here for more.